Today is Monday, September 15th, 2014, and according to Tony Abbott, we're all going to die. Welcome to day 1 of the Spring Break Challenge. So, it's just you and me now. The two of us. Together at last. While the rest of the kids in my program were off exploring the world in places like Bali, New Zealand, Cairns, and the Great Barrier Reef, I'm staying right here in lovely suburban Melbourne, Australia. On Friday, September 12th, Australia's buffoon of a prime minister raised the country's terror alert level from medium to high, prompting a flood of angsty emails from both the US State Department and Northeastern. The National Terror Public Alert System, or NTPAS, was introduced in 2003 in response to growing fears of attacks here on Australian soil. Let's talk about terrorism in Australia for a second. Over the past 11 years since the system was introduced, Australia has never raised its terror alert level higher than medium. Clearly the world's been a safe, peaceful, and conflict-free place, right? Very, I don't know, medium? With that in mind, Tony Abbott has decided to raise the national threat level in response to conflicts in the Middle East, specifically Syria. In case you were wondering, the Australian government's reason for causing national terrorism panic is conflict occurring over 12,000 kilometers away. But I hear what you're saying. In a globalized and connected world, the threat in the Middle East is just a short plane ride away. Thankfully, Tony Abbott thought about that too. Officials within the Australian Security Intelligence Organization believe that there are as many as 60 Australian citizens fighting alongside terror group ISIS. While 60 seems like a high number, it represents just 0.00025% of the Australian population. Taking into account the distance between Syria and Australia, the extremely low number of potential threats, and the fact that Australia is the least offensive country in the world, raising the terror threat level to high seems a little bit extreme. Seeing that the police forces here have time to fine jaywalkers $200 on the spot, you'd think they could keep track of 60 potential threats. But it gets even better. According to Abbott himself, the escalation of the terror threat level is an indication that a terror incident is highly likely but not imminent, and that the escalation would not impact the daily life of most people. Highly likely but not imminent? What the does that mean? This leads me to wonder, Tony Abbott, why bother? Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this bizarre adventure. If you think my haircut looks ridiculous, click the like and subscribe button below this video, and tune back in tomorrow when we play the game, Where in the World is Peter Gibbs?